Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, I'm Rima Rahmawati and PM 211104002 from class 5D. We are called to give them the chance. We have made progress in South Africa. Treatment provided to pregnant women has drastically reduced the incidence of infants born with the infections. But despite such progress, only 1 in every 5 people with HIV around the world is receiving antiretroviral drug treatment. 1 in every 5, we must do better. We should work with drug companies to reduce the cost of generic antiretroviral drugs and work with developing nations to help them build the health infrastructure that's necessary to get sick people treated. That means more money for hospitals and medical equipment and more training for nurses and doctors. We need a renewed emphasis on nutrition. Right now, we're finding out that there are people who are on the drugs, who are getting treatment, who are still dying because they don't have any food to eat. This is inexcusable, especially in countries that have sufficient food supplies. So we must help get them the nutrition, and this is another place where religious organizations that have always provided food to the hungry can help a great deal. And even as we focus on the enormous crisis in Africa, we need to remember that the problem is not in Africa alone. In the last few years, we have seen an alarming rise in infection rate in the Middle East, Southeast Asia, the former Soviet Union, Eastern Europe, and the Caribbean. And on this World AIDS Day, we cannot forget the crisis occurring in our own backyard. Right here in the United States, AIDS is now the leading cause of death for African American women aged 25 to 34, and we are also seeing many poor and rural communities fail to get the resources they need to deal with their vulnerable populations, a problem that unfortunately some in Congress are trying to address by taking money away from large cities that are still facing enormous problems of their own. Not let me say that I think that President Bush and this past Congress should be applauded for the researches they have contributed to the fight against HIV and AIDS through our country's emergency plans for AIDS relief. The United States will have contributed more than $50 billion over 5 years to combat HIV/AIDS overseas, and the Global Fund, with money from the United States and other countries, has done some heroic work to fight these diseases. As I traveled through Africa this summer, I was proud of the tangible impact that all this money was having, often through coordinated effort with the Center for Disease Control, the State Department, foreign government, and non-government organizations. So our first priority in Congress should be to restore this program when it expired in 2008. Our second priority should be to resist what worked and what hasn't, so that we're not wasting $1 that could be saving someone's life. But our third priority should be to actually both out contributed to the effort. With all that is left to be done in the struggle with all the other areas of the world that need our help, it's time for us to aid at least an additional $1 billion a year in new money over the next 5 years to strengthen and expand the program to places like Southeast Asia, India, and Eastern Europe, where the pandemic will soon reach crisis proportions. Of course, given all the strain that have been placed on the US budget and given the extraordinary needs that have faced here at home, it may be hard to find the money, but I believe we must try. I believe it will prove to be a wise investment. The list of reasons for us to care about AIDS is long. In an interconnected, globalized world, the ability of pandemics to spread to other countries and continents has never been easier or faster than it is today. There are also security implications as countries whose population and economies have been ravaged by AIDS become fertile breeding grounds for civil strife and evil terror. But the reason for us to step off our effort cannot simply be instrumental. There are more fundamental reasons to care, reasons related to our own humanity, reasons of the soul. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.